Disney announces fan-favorite sequels for trilogies that people love to watch, but is it really just a front to cover up some of the bad stuff happening over at Disney right now? First, I'm going to go over what these new films are and my thoughts about them, and then I'm going to tell you what's really going on behind the scenes at Disney that I don't think they want you to know about. So they've came out and they've said that there are 3 new films that are coming out from Disney that you want to watch for. And the first one is Toy Story 5. At the end of Toy Story 4, Woody and Buzz are separated. Toy Story 4 really just bombed. It ruined the entire Toy Story arc. You had Woody and Buzz's friendship. Toy Story 3 was a perfect ending for Toy Story, but they made a 4th one. And now here comes a 5th one. So we don't have any plot details about this, of course. I assume that Tom Hanks and Tim Allen are coming back for their roles, as well as a few of the others characters. But there's no real say on what this is going to be about. My thoughts are this could be fun. It could be a good movie, depending on the storyline, depending on where they go. If they bring Woody and Buzz back together, I think they'll pull in more of an audience. But overall, Toy Story has been a favorite for a very, very long time, over 20 years. So hopefully they are able to fix the ending for Toy Story with this film. But it's going to take a lot of work to do that, in my opinion. The second one that they came out and said is coming is Frozen 3. Yes, you heard me. Frozen 3 is finally in the works. After Frozen 2 came out, there was some speculation that Frozen 3 was going to come out for a long time, and now we finally got official confirmation that it is coming. So, just like I said with Toy Story 5, there's no exact plot details known, but we do know that a Frozen 3 is coming. And honestly, I thought Frozen 2 wasn't half bad. I mean, it was a pretty good film, just like the same with Frozen. So I do have high hopes that Frozen 3 could be really good, depending on the path that they go. If they make them they make it kid friendly, like they did with the Frozen 1 and Frozen 2, then I think you'll be fine. But if you go more towards something like Strange World or Lightyear, I don't think it's going to do as well. And then you also have the third movie that they have come out and said is Zootopia 2. It's been a long time since Zootopia came out, but it was, a lot of people really did like that film. I thought it was okay. I can see where they can have a sequel if they wanted to have the main characters go about and kind of stop crime. That's fine with me. Also, like I said, also depends on how they write it. No plot details have been given yet, but it is in the works. So you can watch for those 3 films. I don't think you're going to see them this year for sure, and you might see some of them late 2024. My guess is 2025 is when these are going to start coming out. That's my guess, but it could be 2024. I know it's not going to be this year unless it's some kind of short on Disney Plus. I also think that they're going to release these movies to theaters rather than going on Disney Plus, because it's been just being shown. It really does depend, right? Because a lot of the animation films from Disney, especially Pixar films that are going to theaters, are not doing well. You look at Lightyear, you look at Strange World, and there may be other reasons lying behind it, but you really don't have a lot of people going to the theaters to watch those. So they may release them directly to Disney Plus. But my thoughts are, with names big as Toy Story, Zootopia, and Frozen, especially Frozen and Toy Story, I think all these movies are going to be released to theaters, so I would expect 2024, 2025 for these films. And now I want to go into what's really going on behind the scenes. And Discussing Film released this on Twitter, so I just wanted to talk about it for a minute. Disney is actually laying off 7,000 employees. 7,000 employees. They go and release these big releases that are coming, but all of a sudden 7,000 employees are just laid off. And that's crazy. It's just like 7,000 employees when you're about to have some movies that you hope will do well. I mean, maybe they don't expect these movies to do well, but that's crazy. And then just in quarter 1 of 2023, they have lost 2.4 million subscribers. So you went from losing 7,000 employees to losing 2.4 million subscribers on Disney Plus. That's a huge hit. I don't know exactly how many people are on the Disney Plus platform, but if you look at the numbers between they losing 7,000 employees and losing 2.4 million subscribers, that's probably part of their budget, because 2.4 million times 10.99, I mean, they use a lot of money there, and parts of it's probably because of the ads that they introduced and the the things that come with that, like don't have group watch anymore, etc. So a lot of people will either probably just cut it completely off or cut it off for that, or maybe they cut it off for other purposes, which I've talked about in previous videos. So that's really what's going on behind the scenes. Disney is losing a lot of money. They're losing subscribers. So they can't pay employees, so they have to lay people off. And I guess what they're expecting is with these films, they hope to be able to bring back Disney and kind of reignite Disney again under the new CEO. Now, it's only going to work if families want to go and see their movies, and so it's really up to how Disney makes them to see if they can draw families to the theaters and hopefully gain some box office numbers. So what are your thoughts about these films? Are you excited for them? What do you think about Disney's loss in subscribers and layoffs? Let me know in the comments, and if you have any movies or any news that you'd like me to cover, just put in the comments and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Thank you for listening.